All right, everybody, we are jumping back in to our broken game. All right, so as we all know, this is Daytwan uh, Broussard, and we all know that our game is broken. We cannot access Constellation in this playthrough right now as it stands. We have tried, but for now, without being able to start the game proper with basically going to Argos and becoming a miner and finding the first artifact, we can't kick off any of the Constellation stuff. So that is where we are at with this particular playthrough. So you wonder why would I not why would I jump in and go ahead and play it? I expose the all right. So why would I jump in and go ahead and play it? And the main reason is because we can still do pretty much everything else in the game except that. So why not? Why not see what it's like to play the game without all the constellation stuff and all that just looming over our head like we have to get done, right? We're not answerable to anybody. So we can play and do any way we want. The problem that we face here, and the main problem that we face here, is we won't be able to get Andrasia and do her quest line and basically go into shattered space with Andrasia by our side.
You have a ship to fly. I will not distract you.
So I figured, oh, let's have some fun. Let's do some things, something interesting, and get that done. I kind of want to go to. I kind of want to go back to shoot, to Jameson right now. So where are we? Am I at Jameson? I'm right here. Okay. All right. I don't want to. I don't want to land at the lodge because well, we just can't. All right. So just land. See where it puts us, and then we're gonna do some things. We're gonna do some things. We're gonna see if we can get some quests to activate for us and knock these quests out. And it'd be nice if some of these additional quest mods that I've loaded, if they actually pop in, because we can do those as well. Oh, and look, we got Sophia Grace with us. I didn't realize we did that. Okay, where are we? All right, now I know where we are. So, sorry, Sophia. I know I'm running around with you, but I am thinking of doing something while I'm here. But part of me wants to see something first, okay? So before I do that, let's go back to the spaceport. Now there's two things going on at the spaceport that I want. One hasn't happened for me yet. The other one is we're supposed to go to Terra Brew. So we'll run over here to Terra Brew.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
All right.
Decision, but they all add up over time, and it's paralyzing.
We're supposed to go to Terra Brew.
Buddy, it's coffee.
How many items have I lost to Hitler? Yeah.
We're not going to talk to Guillaume,
Sure.
but I am going to pick up and read the slate. Hi, my friend. I am giving you this slate in the hopes that you can help me once again. I've heard rumors that a Galbank ship has crashed somewhere on Earth in the Sol system. No, I am not interested in the ship's cargo. I'm no thief. What I'm interested in is the strong rumors that during the salvage operations, an old Earth settlement was exposed. Just think of the possible findings at such a site. Oh, what treasures could be found. You might not think mere plates, devices, or tools are treasure, but they are to me. I cherish old Earth items more than anything. They are our history. Yes, they do belong in museums, but maybe you can find out where it is and acquire something, anything, for me. Whatever the scientists on site will sell you. My best guess to finding the location is to head to New Homestead on Titan. The museum there may have information on the site. They may even be the ones involved in recovery. Please hurry. And thank you once again. Alright, so that is the slate. So we didn't have to talk to Guillaume, even though Guillaume has a mission for us if we wanted to take it. Alright, now while we're here, you see store hours, that's a mod, so which changes things. But we don't really care about this one so much.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art.
And you can see there's, I don't know what this one is. Receipt of sale, Model A robot, right? And then here's the store hours one right here. What is this one? Okay, Mr. Paul. After consideration of your previous inquiry, I would be delighted to entertain your proposal of horizontal integration. I have made a reservation at Dawn's Roost to further discuss this matter. The details are attached to this message. I hope to see you there. Sincerely, Mr. Cornelius Townard, Outland Outfitters. Dawn's Roost. I don't know where that is. Okay, I'm gonna run around here just a little bit because there's supposed to be sort of a voice prompting us to do a particular mission. The quest that I'm looking to hopefully try to get kicked off here is called the Pumpkin Protocol.
How are you? Did I hear ship that landed not too long ago? As you enter the city, sure, please keep moving.
Now, I'm very curious about this. I gotta figure out what quest this woman is a part of, right? What mod is she a part of, so that I can figure out exactly what needs to happen to get this kicked off right.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding.
Because every time that I've come down and tried to talk to her, ended up with me in a fight with security. And that's not okay. So I'm going to run around this spaceport. If nothing, and it's supposed to be a voice that is supposed to just kick in.
Heard
there's some kind of retreat for criminals getting built on Exo 2. Straighten them out or something. Good luck with that.
The Helios retreat.
Hey, try and be careful, okay? Don't want a ship landing.
Something I didn't know before. So it took me a lot of playing, right, to realize you can go other ways outside of the spaceport. That's our Star Eagle. All right, it has money. And do we have things to sell? Probably have a ton of stuff to sell. Actually, we do not. Holy cow, do we sell? Holy schmolies. Why do we have so much stuff here? Man, we've collected a ton of stuff. All right. We can sell the gummy bud. Ooh, okay, here we go. Gosh darn it. Whoa. Look at all the money for that we can get off of the what's the name kits.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
Okay.
Plenty of havoc.
All right. So we're going to go back. We're also going to kick off the UC mission anyway right now.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
Can't you see I'm trying to help you? All right. Trying to help you out. Are you all right? I didn't mean to disturb you.
I apologize for snapping. No, I'm definitely not all right. I've got work to do at the embassy. And our overly diligent security officer over there won't let me enter the city. Claims I need a diplomatic visa, which I have never needed before in all the time I've visited New Atlantis.
And do you have one? by the way. Well, do you know anyone that can help? I can talk to him for you.
Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off.
Yep.
Apologies.
Mm.
I'm just, well, rather flustered.
Okay.
Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestar
I'm
Collective
headed that way.
Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do.
All right. I'm headed that way. Hey, it's my pleasure. Be my good deed for today, okay? You just hang tight.
Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
No, just relax, man. Relax.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, there's a problem. Starts with you. I'm gonna go around here real quick. Okay, see? I can't seem to get that mission to kick off.
Scan as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Supposed to be like a voice in my head or,
No bowing.
you know.
Enjoy your visit.
So I don't know if the quest is just not working. Okay.
I'm so excited to see Tony after
Our whole office is getting...
I think what's her name is still with me.
Hey, no loitering.
I'm running, literally running top speed, and she looks at me and goes, "No loitering." Really?
Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy. Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah. Representative Chisholm. He's being held at Spaceport by UC Security.
Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
Hey, my pleasure. You be good, okay? We'll be back eventually.
I see you wearing that.
Hey, that'll be us. Hey.
What do we got here? Another applicant to the UC Vanguard? Interested in doing some good for the people of the United Colonies, all while earning your citizenship and credits to boot?
Yeah, sounds interesting. Tell me more.
Glad to hear it. Signing up simple. All you've got to do is pass a flight exam and make it through one probationary mission and you're in. We'll have you working your way to UC citizenship in no time.
All right, I'm game. All right, just tell me what I got to do next.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Thanks. Thanks, Commander. Later. Am I all by myself? What happened to Sophia? There she is. There she is. Miss America. I date Juan Broussard. Agree.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical...
Hold on a sec. Before I proceed, I want to see something. What I got on me? Got that. What am I wearing? Okay, I'm wearing that. Okay. I see now. Okay.
Displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Hey, Sophia, you get to learn some stuff. Hey, look, and there's David. Did we do that quest already?
All life on the planet.
Did we do the first part?
Decisive action was
Hold on a sec. Completed. Alright, distress beacon, back to the grind. We did ghosts. And the mantis, all for one. Balancing the books, mob mentality. Hard luck, Sporo. Juno's gambit, thanks to me. Juno remains free to remote. Yep, okay. Captain's bounty, Adela Fahim's. Okay. Gotta find them all. That's Ramtech. What is David doing there? He shouldn't be there.
But
Oh.
the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with. It was only in 2230 that the Freestar Collective was initially founded in 188, when the citizens of the beginning in 2240, House Baroon forces declared
The key is you gotta hit all
the
the
rest of human civilization. Of the many conflicts between the
murals.
galaxy's factions, none was more brutal. Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of murder. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of
Dad wanted me
London.
to apply for the administration track at school,
A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators. After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship.
All right, so we jump in this piloting simulator. Let's just take a look real quick though. Let's see where we are with our piloting skills. Oh, look at that. We only need 9 more ships. And then we are, well, we are, then, hold on. All right.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
Ah, you must be our new app. Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC Science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased.
Yep.
You're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process.
Roger
You'll only
that.
keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
All right, we're good.
Just head in whenever you're ready.
We sure will.
This is the Mark 18
Time to make some
flight
money.
simulation chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin,
Please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
As soon as we sense some people jumping in, we just need one.
New targets active.
There we go. Get up real quick. Try to get up real quick. And not be blown up while we are hacking the system. So, debug tools. We will upgrade our ship. We will upgrade our damage. Deploy an ally. Hack this guy. Then we will make sure the upgrades stay active throughout the entire time. And then add a second
Shield upgrade
buddy
active.
ship.
Damage upgrade active. New ally active.
Ally active.
Where's my ship? Let me get a couple shots in on you before they kill you. Take me a little minute. Taking me a minute to get used to the what's the name?
Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Always takes me a minute to get used to that.
New targets active.
Come on, used to it. Gotta keep going.
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
One target.
On the hectic side. New targets active.
about it. How about it? Tricky. Get a rock around, it's right on time. It's tricky. Oh shit.
Eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 5 reached. Initiating final tier. Prepare yourself.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well. I have no allies. I have no allies.
Targets active.
Alright. Alright. Oh, it doesn't help if you run into the asteroid. I had no more, what do you call it? Ship
Or
parts.
restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
No, tier 5 is good enough. Especially when I lost my allies. So it'll take me 9 years to earn my citizenship instead of 3.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or
I do want to check one thing real quick, though. Yep, 30 for 30. All right.
you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
No.
You'll only keep your best run.
We're good. It's off to Tau City. That one was actually kind of difficult.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam?
Yeah.
Did you have some questions you needed answered first?
No questions. I just wrapped up my piloting exam. They told me to come back here to you.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to hear how you did?
Sure am. I kind of already know. Sir, yes, sir.
I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it.
I knew you would.
So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the debug system in the simulator. Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Clear tier 5, huh? Damn impressive. I swear they start cheating at that level.
I
But
agree.
techs claim it's fair. Either way, you've got the skills the Navy needs. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and factoring in that you managed to utilize all the tools at your disposal, once you've successfully completed your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 5 years.
Oh,
You show
5.
real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side. Even authorized me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance.
Okay.
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then
Let's do this.
send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
I'm ready.
Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance.
All right.
Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Hoorah. All right.
Up there, huh?
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Chief?
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath. Pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
That is
In
correct.
addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission.
Okay.
Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
Sure can use them.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there.
Roger that.
So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe.
Roger that.
Any questions before you head out?
Yeah, anything I should know? Anything I should know?
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your record.
Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just
Roger
watch
that.
out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
Okay, I'm all set then.
Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
Hey, I'll do my best. Later, Chief. Hold on a sec. Hey.
The things people do to their poor ships.
It's not intentional, man.
Hey, man. Anything I can help you with?
Yeah.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Roger that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to view and modify my ship
Okay,
real quick.
no problem.
I want to take a look at this one, and I want to take a look at what we got for firepower. Ooh, okay. All right. What is that? Proton beam. Okay. Let me see what you got available though, in case I might want to upgrade. I don't know how much money I got. Oh, now I do. Okay. I don't want an autocannon, but that looks like a very swell. All right, hold on. Let's just go and look at my engine real quick, if you don't mind. Ooh, Class A, Class A. All right, 44. So let's look at our engine's reactors first. What's the best reactor you got there? B36. So nothing better than what I already have. All right, so that lets me know right off the bat. And then, so weapons wise, as much as I like, there's a, okay. And then that's a B. So this is the best that you can do right there. Or we can do a disruptor, and that's what I have. So I have the best I can do. Except that is nice. But, alright, what do I have? I've got this guy. Ooh, he ain't bad. Okay, how many I got? One or two? I got two. And then I got this one. And then I got this one. 3310, 3310, 3310. Okay. Oh, there you are. And then I got electron beam. Okay. All right. Yeah. Not mad at you. What's our cargo? Yep. Cargo's looking all right. Oh, wait, yes.
Sure, have at it.
We are going to do something. All right. And then, what color? Yes, you. We will. There we go. All right. Later, guy. Thanks, man. Get on board here. Take a look around. We have an engineering bay and no way out of it. Here is our what's name?
I will try to make myself here.
Yeah, you do that. Alright, so there's our living quarters. fleet management terminal. Let's see what's up here real quick. Here's our workshop. Did we put a what's name in? We did not. Yep, this is what I thought. Alright. We do need a legendary mod control recycler. And here are my Alright. Let's just grab a bite. As a matter of fact, we don't even need food in this playthrough or this run through here because it doesn't kick in until you actually start the game proper, and we can't start the game proper. So, food is a non-issue. Alright, let's just go ahead. Let's jump on out and make our way on over to Tau City. Alright, wait. Okay. We're gonna scan it real quick, and then we're gonna take a look at the surrounding area, see what's here. Like right there, hostile activity. Hostile activity. Should we put our ship to the paces? See what's going on here? We gotta see what we got. You know what I mean? We gotta see if our ship can handle. See, and then I got to get used to steering again, because obviously I'm not very good at it. Is all get up. Oh, there's a derelict ship. Let's go check it out. That might be the only way we can actually commandeer any other ships. Either steal them on the ground or find derelict ones. Alright, let's get up and go see what's going on. And it's dark out there. Alright. So it's got the same what's the name? As we do, as our ship does. Let's just go on and jump down. Oh. Can't really tell what happened to them. Well, since we don't need food, as far as I can tell, there's really no point in taking the food. It doesn't really do us any good. I mean, it can restore some health at times when we need it. But other than that, there's really no need to. Is that all the entire crew? I think that was the entire crew right there. Oh wait, which? Okay, landing bay, and we came down here, and there's nowhere else to go. Yep. Alright. So get our shields back. Get our engines back. Hostile warp signatures. This is hostile activity. Looks like we missed all the fun. Oh, a rune dirge. And in a hymn.
Are you prepared to face judgment?
Are you? Oh, he was about to say something about the shrouding.
There's no
we missed it.
Now. Their craft drive is down. Enemy craft drive.
They're gone. Oh, shoot. Be very careful.
Disgusting accursed.
We'll come talk to you about it, okay? Obviously, there's been some misunderstanding. And you said some things over the intercom that had me a little concerned. Partly concerned. Oh, hey, Sophia. Partly concerned about your state of mind, and then also concerned about your mental, you know. This is how it plays out. You may be dead now, but there was still reason cause for concern. Sophia, why are you back here? It's a weird looking structure. Alright, there's the Whoa. You were about to spin past stuff. Okay, so we do this. Alright. And then we head back to our own ship. We board our own ship. And then come down here. I say, what do I got? That's weighing me down. Holy cow, I'm way over encumbered. I'm carrying around so much stuff. All right, let's see. All right, that's respectable. We do need to get stronger.
You have a ship to fly. I will not distract you.
This guy that keeps telling us we have a ship to fly. All right, there's our recycler. We can build one. We just can't build one right here. We need to go back up. That's not where we want it. Oh. Oh. We already had one. Okay. And looky there. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna mess with you.
I will try to make myself useful.
Where are we headed? Make contact with the settlers on top. Dang it, that's not what I wanted to do. What is this? And what are these? Concealed signal. Alright, back in here. again, why am I collecting anything dealing with food? Always take the hit button. Okay. Since we're here. Let's see. Oh, can I get over there? Trying to think. What do I got on me? Not much of anything, really. Oh, look at that. That's pretty chill. First things first. Let's go. What's our key? Not a whole lot. Look at that. Upped our carry weight big time. I kinda like it. I kinda like it. Girl. Oh, my world.
You need something?
Yeah,
I
let's
can
trade.
hold on to a few more things.
Here, let's get you into the Varun Cape. And what do you got? We'll go ahead and put that on you. What do I got her in? Mantis outfit. We will put you into that. Okay, we will not put you into that.
Your stuff's safe with me.
Wow. Why you gotta be like that?
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, I won't, but it's telling me something's up. Alright. You gotta be like that, don't you? Gotta be like that. Alright, guys. Just give me a moment here. Gotta pause. Alright, let's take a look at our girl. Alright, she's back. She's back. And where's your cape?
There you are. Have a few more things for my bag?
Yeah, I got a few more things. Alright, so we got the hood, we got the cape. Let's give you this one more time. And let's hope the game doesn't break as a result. And it did.
Ooh, got something for me?
Yeah, but let's see. I think I'm screwing up something. Let's get rid of the hood. The gloves. Issue. And they could very well.
Need some help?
I do. Apparently, I do.
Enjoy your day.
I'm gonna try. Screwing up. All right.
Again.
Yep.
Sure. Lay it on me. Talk to you later.
All right, so the cape won't show, but you have it on. And I'm not going to worry about it. We just heard a loud bark, kind of.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor main building. But be quiet.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
You okay?
Oh, I've been better. But I think bleeding out is at least off the table. What I really need, though, is someone who knows their way around a weapon. So, if you wanted to tell me, I'm heavy infantry and I've come to bring you the gift of ordnance, I wouldn't mind in the least.
Actually, the Vanguard sent me. Though they pretty much failed to tell me how bad things were out here.
Vanguard, huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I'm a...
Well, hi, Hadrian.
I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
What kind of anomaly are we talking here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Wait, are you trying to say that all the settlers are dead?
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Alright, sounds like you need my help then.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job.
Okay.
But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Alright, well, let's get that back online then, okay?
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And
Hey.
make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
You need a couple of med packs? Well, you should have just used the ones that were already in here, but you know. All right. Come on, Chica. Always use positron battery. Always use vacuum tape. And always use credits. Security system. Alright, reset the connection. Automated defenses. Okay. Tracking system. Equipment dropped today. Additional materials for livestock. Okay. A couple predators came over the ridge last night. Maria was up, so she took a couple shots. Got the turrets delivered at long last. Okay. Couple of days on ladders. I may have been hasty. Turned the things on for the first time. Blew out the grid. Okay. All right, couple more tests of the system, and I think we're finally ready for prime time.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
I'm looting.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
It doesn't give me heck first. Look at all the baddies. Radar.
Additional power required.
meters. Where is this thing going? Thing's long gone.
Online.
buddy decided to completely leave the area. But he's making his way back. Need to entice him to come back. 104 meters. Getting closer. 88. He'll be back. They always come back. 85. 91 meters. Turned around. He got 79. Yeah, I was 46. Oh, I hear him. What was I doing? What was I thinking? Lost some of it. Sophia, you doing anything? Doing any damage? Look at that. Look at that. Nice. How much fun was that, Sophia? So much fun. I don't want to do that again. What's up with the music? You hear that music? What is going on with the music? It is uncalled for and unnecessary.
tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
Oh, well, yeah, all taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Tissue sample? What's that? There you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Lost track of her.
Maybe a flax can? Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Sounds like we need to do something pretty quick here.
You're right. We just need more information first. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Why would my commander know who you are? Are you with the UC military too?
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Well, don't worry. I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
All right, let's get out of here. Yep.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
Well, sir, I need your permission to deliver a terramorph tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
Well, you see, what happened was things didn't really go as advertised. Only one alive was a researcher who gave me a sample and a gene tag. No survivors, sir. All lost to a terramorph, which I killed.
You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one.
Really?
If none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering this sample?
There was a researcher investigating the place. She gave me this gene. Her name was Hadrian. Here. Said I should show you this.
Hadrian. Sanan. I know that name.
Yes, I know that name from the hall.
Huh. A lot of this data's been classified.
Francois.
Here we go.
The one I know.
Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
So this might actually be an urgent mission then.
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
She's afraid there could be more attacks like that one. Basically, wiping out other colonies like Tau City.
She thinks there could be more of these?
Yes, sir.
This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Roger that. All right. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade some stuffs. Max that out. Before we do that, let's just double check. Okay, you're getting close. Scanning. Away. Alright, wait. You, we will come back to. We got a lot of things. Over encumbered. I wasn't until he gave me all this extra stuff. Okay, so just put that away for now. That away. Yep. I was gonna say, I'm trying to think if we've been to Sidonia already, but since we went through the reunion, yeah, we've been to Sidonia plenty of times. And we did the Ram Tech while we were here, so. Favorite.
Oh,
Here.
hi there.
Hey, you're my way. Hey, Sparky. Show me what you got to say. Not looking promising, bro. Not looking promising. So, why don't we do this? I'm gonna hold on to you. Broham?
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery.
Not really, no. Captain Daytwan Brassard, Vanguard. I need Percival Walker's help investigating a troubling discovery.
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
Well, I can try and track him down for you.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
I'm not your bill collector. I just need to know how to find him.
Pity. Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Just passing through or here to stay?
Dennis is not here, because obviously he's out with Monaki.
If you're gonna use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them clean. I hate filing litter reports.
Alright, I'm gonna come over here real quick though. The reason I'm coming over here.
You know why they call this the Red Planet?
The city of Sidonia is proud to be a pillar of support for the United Colonies. Seek your local Marine recruiter if you wish to sign up for military service.
If you're asking what I'm looking for, is I have a mod installed, and kind of like the other one, the Pumpkin Protocol, this mod is also not working. And what it is it's called the back room. Well, not, but it's basically akin to the back rooms. And supposedly, back behind the yellow shipping crates On the bottom level of Sidonia is an entrance to the back rooms. And
working the deep mines, that's where you make the big bucks.
But for some reason, that does not seem to be
The United Colonies Department of Labor would like to remind you that working too much overtime is harmful to your health. And any injuries or mistakes you incur while suffering the effects of overwork or exhaustion can also harm your company's bottom line.
So what we have is a failure to communicate. And what I mean by that is a failure on the part of the mod author to accurately state exactly where you would find the opening. You know, so where, you know, to basically tell us where to go. So then what we're left doing is just running around with no clue.
Prepare for today's final subterranean particle detonation. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity for the remainder of the day. Detonations to resume tomorrow morning.
So yeah, so you got me just searching around here, trying to figure out if there really is, if the mod is loaded properly, and I'm just missing the opening or the entrance or whatever. But yeah, I have, you know, this is probably the 4th or 5th try that I've come back here trying to find it, and no luck anytime. So it's kind of frustrating, right? And it sucks, really. And it sucks on multiple levels. One is you could have made it, I'm not going to say like with a glaring sign right there, but you could have put a hatch on the floor somewhere, right? And made it so that there you have it. So instead of me running around trying to figure out, you could say, hey, the hatch is over here, right? You know, on the mod page. And then I'll run around, look for the hatch, and if I can't find the hatch, then that tells me something's wrong. But since I don't know what it is I'm looking for exactly,
a certified Deimos mining robot is forbidden. I would not recommend it unless you wish to test.
So right now it's very frustrating because, yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. And the mod page doesn't say. It just says over behind the shipping crates. Okay, the yellow shipping crates. Well, one, these are storage crates. So I'm looking for yellow shipping crates. It's like, okay, is that a shipping crate? No, I don't think so. But hey, let's give it a try anyway. Okay, it's not working. And then we can come over here and do the same thing. Is that a yellow shipping crate? These are storage crates. But you said shipping. So you see, it's very frustrating. And then I can run all the way around, and it was supposed to be behind the sixth circle. So that's why I was over there instead of over here, because that's not behind the sixth. We're not behind the sixth circle. Behind the sixth circle is way over there.
Mining's fair work, but you can't take it all so serious.
So when we technically are saying behind the sixth circle, here's where I'm thinking you're talking. Right? And then back here. But again, we're talking storage crates, right? So once again, we're talking, you said shipping crates on the mod page, but are you talking, more than likely you're talking yellow storage crates. So alright. So once again, very unhappy camper. Very disappointed. Very frustrated. You basically have just wasted my time again.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Adrian sent me. I'm looking for a man named Walker.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker?
Not supposed to talk to you.
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker?
I'm on official Vanguard business. I need him to look at something.
Is that so? Well, Captain, then you should have no problem answering a few simple questions about the Vanguard, right?
Shouldn't have to.
Like knowing, for example, what Supra et Ultra means. You remember? Your Vanguard motto?
Means above and beyond.
I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+?
It's not graded like that.
That is right. All right, Captain. Maybe you are who you say you are. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
And how would you suggest I go about clearing Percival's debt?
Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. And one soldier to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these.
I'll see if I can get rid of
I
that
look
debt.
forward to hearing the good news.
Psst, hey, you. PB Vanguard. Come here. Heard you talking with Lou. So you're going to help Dr. Walker?
I'm gonna try.
Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
Presume there's a reason you haven't handed it over already?
Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop. But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Awful lot of work to avoid buying a pillow. But I'll help.
Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
Hey.
Deimos Star Yards may be the first major ship manufacturer. That doesn't
So it's not in here? Is it back behind the broken
Worker
spear?
satisfaction has been trending upwards recently. Taking your psychiatric concerns into account is one of the
Oh. Good job standing guard there, bro.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Yeah? Want to tell me what happened?
Some old space truck.
Okay, so now, a couple of things. We could go and talk to the guy and say, hey, it's all done. But I kind of want to go clear out the mines to get the formula, right? So next time, we will go clear out the mines, get the formula, but we will still use the option where the guy pays off that reduced debt. Keep the formula and then see what the game has to say about that. Okay? So once again, thanks for joining in. We will see you next time. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. All right, guys, take care.